Hey everyone, this is John from Chaotic Commander, and today we have one hell of a pod lined up for you guys. But I will start us off tonight. I'm going to be playing Tessa Orzhov Scion. I never built myself an Orzhov deck, so I decided I'd give it a shot. So there's a lot of sacrificing, a little bit of life gain, just some, aristocrat shenanigans. Make you guys sacrifice things, create things when I sacrifice. It's going to be a fun time, I think. But that's it for me. Why don't we introduce first-time guest on the channel? We have Josh.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Josh, a Rebel. Yeah, I'm playing my Maelstrom Wanderer deck, which is my Cascade deck. So it's lovely, all things Cascade, and big creatures that Maelstrom makes go burr.
Nice. Never played against this commander, so I'm excited to see what your deck does.
It's very good, John. It's one of the original boogeymen of commanders.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Next up, we have Brad.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brad, also known as Steel City Brad on the internet. Seated this way is Steph, also known as Steel City Steph on the internet. Steph's just dropped her links in chat. If you want to know where to find us, that's where. But yeah, we don't really make content on our own, but we do a lot of hanging out on Twitch, playing Commander with nice people like John, who like to have us on their streams. So thanks for having us. We're excited to be here. We also frequent Magic events, like in-person Magic events. I think our next one is Commander Sealed. So if you're
September though. So.
Yeah, it's a bit of a ways away, but if you're going to be there, maybe we can jam a game. Otherwise, tonight I am playing my Thantis the Warweaver deck. This is primarily a Spiders deck, so it's got a lot of. I'm trying to kind of go wide, or as wide as I can with spiders, and then I use Thantis to sort of. Thantis forces forces everybody to attack, so I try to use Thantis to kind of clear the way for my blockers, or for my spiders, because they're not really big on their own. So if they get blocked, they're probably going to die.
All right. I hate going sideways most of the time, so this is going to be fun. Last but definitely not least, Steph will get to introduce her deck.
Yeah, so hi everybody. What Brad said for like most of that, except you can find me at Steel City Steph most places on the internet. Like Brad said, the link is in the chat over there. So if you're interested, we have a shared Moxfield account on our link trees. And so if you are interested in either of the decks that we are playing tonight and seeing what's in the list, that's where you can do it. Yeah, tonight I am playing Grishnak, Brash Instigator. This is an uncommon from Lord of the Rings. A lot of people see this card and kind of go, what is that? Yeah, so Grishnak, Brash Instigator, he's a goblin soldier, but he amasses orcs. And so whenever he enters the battlefield, I amass orcs too, and whenever I do, I gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the amassed army's power. And untap it, gains haste. So it's a threatened deck, right? So I'm trying to maximize his ability and have some redundancies for that ability in the deck, and then I may or may not sacrifice some things after I'm done using them to attack people. And so yeah, that's what we're trying to do, and we're also trying to win the game with a really big orc and or zombie army. So
cool. Looks exciting. All right, yeah, if you're in the chat, definitely go check out the link trees. These are all great people. But no additional rule tonight, but if the game does go on too long, I will throw something in to speed it up. I'm not getting that vibe from the commanders at the table that we're going to go too long. But
Maelstrom Wanderer is here. You're fine.
Yeah, just in case. But I rolled the high with the 5 somehow, so I get to go first, and I will draw for turn. Ooh, that makes things a lot better. I'm gonna play...
That's a 5 on a D20, y'all. It was
yes,
impressive.
It was. It's very impressive. I'm gonna play this tapped Age-Graced Chapel for Modern Horizons 3, and I'll pass the turn.
Draw. And I will play this mountain and pass.
All right.
You're
ooh,
oh, your graphics still on.
No, I'm gonna do the whole game like this.
The whole game,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep everybody guessing.
Exactly. Who knows what's on my board? Spoiler alert, it's spiders. I'm going to do a little move I like to call Power Level Whiplash, where I play this Bayou, and then I use it to cast a Mirkwood Spider. It's a 1/1 with Death Touch. When it attacks, target legendary creature I control gets Death Touch until the end of the turn. I will pass.
Speaking of spiders, the first stream you guys guessed it on, I believe spiders
waiting
maybe.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it. That's honestly why I signed Brad up to play a spider. I was like, we're going to have story time.
It was a fun time.
basement was just accidentally, it was like one of our first streams that we had done with our new setup, and we had like disturbed something in the ceiling, and there were like spiders everywhere that were like descending on us as we were playing, and I was like really trying hard not to have a full-on freak out.
No
It
worries.
was
Oh my
great.
gosh.
Good time. Yeah, it was a great time. But anyway, I'm done. I'll just play Mountain.
All right, passive.
Yeah.
Tap.
At the very least, we helped you live up to your name of Chaotic
It
Commander.
was
It
a-
was pretty chaotic. It was
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tap 2
we
for a
contributed to
signet,
that.
and then I will pass.
Yeah.
A little bit of rand.
And draw. Well, we didn't draw the green source. We'll go option B, which is an island, and then we'll tap the island for a soul ring, and then we'll tap soul ring in the mountain for Flamekin Herald. It's a 3/2 that says my commander spells have Cascade.
Ah, nice.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
So Maelstrom will get
not very nice.
Cascade.
That's not very nice.
That'll be it for me. I will play.
All right, we'll untap and draw. Yeah. So I'm just gonna roll right into combat here. Josh, here's a 1/1 with Death Touch.
I am taking the one.
Really? You sure you don't want to block it? It's just
I-
a 1/1.
I-
Like,
Ayo.
I'll play a Dragon Skull Summit into my Arcane Signet because I can't have original thoughts. I'll pass the turn.
Fair enough. They're over.
All right, I will play Mountain. Pay 2 for a very original Felwar Stone. Love it. I will pass the turn.
Untap and I guess I'll just play Swamp, and I am going to do something a little different. I'm gonna tap 2 for Weatherlight completed.
Oh.
I'm gonna tap 2 for a case of the stashed skeleton. So I create a 2/1 skeleton creature with it's suspected. Gotta remember what that does real quick, but after that I will pass.
Okay.
It just has menace and can't
Okay.
block.
And draw. We will play another mountain and pass the turn.
All right. Untap and draw. Oh, that's a nice card. I will pay 3 for a Phyrexian Arena. Then Rakdos Carnarium will return the Dragon Skull Summit.
Just make sure I'm not crazy about How do you remember Karlov Manor? Okay, yeah, I was right. Menace and can't block. Gotcha.
Can't block.
I know, it's a bummer. Because I wouldn't want it to
Well,
die.
here's a 1/1.
At me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Can't
know what
block.
you did. You know what you did.
Me?
Yeah, you played a creature that can't block. So, you gotta take advantage of that.
Fair enough.
I will pass my turn.
Untap and draw. Really good at drawing mountains. Alright, I will pay 2. Play a Ruby Medallion, saying my red spells cost 1 less to cast.
Nice.
And then I will pay 2 to cast my commander. When that enters the battlefield, I amass 2 and I can gain control of something that is not legendary. Yeah. With power less than or equal to the amassed army's power. I would like to grab the... actually, I'll grab the zombie. And I would like to attack Josh with it.
The scale. Okay.
the skeleton. Yeah, the skeleton has menace, and you can't block it.
Yep, I'll take 2.
Okay, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay, perfect. That solves my case for me, actually. Neat. I will play another plane.
You're welcome. I'm very helpful.
You are so helpful. I am going to tap 3 to get out.
Wait,
Tess.
does the skeleton die after it attacks?
No, it doesn't. It just has menace and can't block.
Got it. Okay, where did it go?
Oh, you've got it.
You get it back.
Oh, I get it back? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just gain control of it until the end of the turn.
Oh, bummer. Okay, I thought it was gone for good. Dang.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Alright, so I gotta figure something else out.
I don't have a sack outlet yet.
It's okay. It's fine. I will move to combat. I'll send it at you, Steph. 2-1 at you.
Bill, stack block.
You gonna stack block?
Yeah,
Cool. What's the toughness of your commander?
it's 1.
I will kill your commander, I suppose.
That sounds great. I love that. Thank you.
And then that is gone. And then I guess I will pass the turn. This is solved now, and I create a spirit. And I get a thing I get to scry. Yes, I get to scry 1 because of Weatherlight completed. I think I'll leave that on top. And then now this is solved. Put a thing on it.
Nice.
Pass the turn after I draw Spear.
Alrighty. Untap and draw. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna play a forest. And then tap 3. Soul Ring. We'll leave a colorless floating. Cast a Nature's Lore. Go get one of these things. Where did it go? Well, there we go. Nope, wrong one. Wrong colors. I think we just get a basic forest. And is there anything else that I can do?
We are 1 away from Maelstrom Wanderer next turn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is correct.
That is
Cool.
important.
Don't think there's anything that I can do. Nope, there's not. So we're gonna let that fizzle, and I'll pass.
How many cards do you have in your hand, Josh?
4.
We'll draw 2, lose 1. Yeah, these cards are not my favorite cards, so I'm gonna pay 3.
Okay.
And for Valakut Awakening, I will put the 6 cards I have in my hand on the bottom of my library, and then draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I will play an Ash Barrens. That is all I'm doing.
Sounds good. I will draw. Okay. John, how many cards do you have?
What's that?
How many cards do you
I have 4 cards in hand.
have? Okay. Let me figure out who's winning the resource race right now, and I think we're, at least as far as cards in hand goes, pretty even.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna just, I will pay 4 for what would ordinarily cost 5. Grishnock. When that enters, I am asked to. And then I can gain control of something power 4 or less that is non-legendary. I would like to grab that there Flamekin Herald.
Yep. You got it.
And I would like to attack Brad with it.
Yeah,
Brad, we can be friends.
it seems prudent to block that.
It sure does, doesn't
It
it?
does. It does seem like you are incentivized to get rid of the.
Cascade Thrice feels really bad.
Uh-huh.
I would like to block
That
my
sounds-
Mirkwood
That
Spider.
sounds really good. Thank you for that teamwork. I appreciate you. I will pass the turn after that.
I think I'm gonna have to do this to slow you down. At the end step, I'm gonna disenchant Josh's Soul Ring.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Okay.
Incredible.
Guess
Okay, so we're a couple of turns away from Maelstrom Wanderer now. I feel like we can
Yeah,
Oh,
work
I have no lands in hand, so it probably wasn't coming next turn anyway.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry then. I was just.
Yeah, I mean
That's
it's tough. It's tough to know. Like if you top deck one,
Yeah.
we were in super
Yeah.
big trouble.
Yeah,
That
I
is
will
way ahead of.
draw. I'll play this.
I think that was a
swamp.
good play.
Thank you. I try sometimes. I guess I'm just gonna crack the case of the stashed skeleton to search for a card. I don't know what I'm gonna get.
Is it just anything?
Yes.
Just like a demonic tutor?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It's a pretty cool card. I'm thinking, what do I want?
It's just demonic tutor with extra steps.
It is exactly.
I love that.
Should be funny. Here. Asshole-ish. Yeah, braids, Arisen Nightmare. Why not? Why not? I will. Yeah, we'll just cast braids. Then I will. Steph, I'll swing at you with 1 in the air.
I did. I'll take it.
Okay. And I will pass. I will not sacrifice anything.
Alright, untap, upkeep, and draw.
Do you have 3 white creatures? You only have 2 white creatures, right?
I only have 2. Oh, thanks for the cheer, man. How's it going? How's your night going?
Bio. Yeah, we'll tap 3 for an Eternal Witness. We'll get the Soul Ring back,
Fair enough.
and then we'll play the Soul Ring and pass the turn.
All right.
Just a stumbling block for John.
All right,
Do-
can't keep him down. Oh, I need to get more card sleeves actually.
Yeah?
I'm so low.
Do you use the same sleeves for all your decks? then?
No, not. No, I usually will pick up a random pack from like one of the OGSs if I go. It's like 2 hours away, so it's like a trek. So I at least grab a pack of sleeves, but then I'll just buy bulk cheap sleeves because I just build decks like crazy. Just because I find it fun just to throw it together, see how it works. It's usually not well.
John, you've got your commander over there, yeah?
I do have my commander.
All right.
And only 2 white creatures.
Yeah,
well,
I can't do anything about anything currently.
And I'm going to see if I can keep it that way. I'm going to cast Arachnus Web. It is an aura with enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. At the beginning of the end step, if the enchanted creature's power is 4 or greater, destroy Arachnus Web.
Okay.
So I would like to target Teysa.
Okay. Guess she's getting sacrificed.
That's mean.
Good break.
Do you get to go get a big spider? Do you get to go the Arachnus?
No, there's a big spider that gets this.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I understand. Got it. I always forget which one is which.
So,
Arachnus Web.
no block,
Yeah.
no ability.
I'm going to shock myself via Blood Crypt. And we're going to get some spiders out there. So this is a copper long legs. It's a 1/3 with reach. I can pay 2 and sacrifice it to proliferate. And this is its younger brother, Canopy Spider, which is just a 1/3 with reach. And I will pass the turn.
I just saw Bio say that he buys Dragon Shields by the case display. That's like what?
That's a bit too rich for my blood, I
18
think.
boxes, 12 boxes. I don't know how many's in it, but it's a lot. There's a lot of
that's-
Dragon Shields for
that's-
those. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's-
I will
I'm
grab.
impressed. I can't do that. I can't justify it.
What? I mean, well, they theoretically they last a long time.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm really easy on my sleeves though. Like I don't.
I mean, if you have a ton of decks, because you say you build a lot, so if you have a ton of decks, like I feel like you're
Every-
not.
Every time I
overused.
buy a product, I usually build like 1 or 2 decks with it, and play with it at least once, and then I'll store it somewhere forever.
I recently just went through and took a bunch of stuff apart, so I have full sets of sleeves divided.
So I'll like pick and
Ready
pull
to
cards
brew.
from decks. So I'll have like a bunch of random sleeves lying around.
So Braid's Arisen Nightmare over there.
Yes.
Just a 3/3. Okay.
She's just-
So I'm gonna go to combat. I would like to attack you. Actually, hold on, Brad. Do you have Death Touch over there?
I don't. Just a couple 1/3s with reach.
Oh, we love that. Okay, Brad. Yeah, I would like to attack you. I would like to attack you with this here 4/4. And John, I would like to attack you with this 1/1.
The 1/1.
Yeah, it's my commander.
Oh, you want it to die, huh?
I sure do.
I'll take the 1 this time.
Okay.
I similarly will not block to take 4 to 32.
That's fair. All right, second main. I will pay for the Vidalcan Orrery. I'm living life at instant speed. Y'all. I will pass the turn.
I might have to spider at you on my next turn.
What is that?
I
do?
mean, so it says I can cast spells as though they had flesh.
That's not exactly what I wanted to see. I'll
10
play
boxes per case.
this
That's a lot.
Wind Brisk Heights. It's got Hideaway 4. Sure, I'll hide over this card. I will tap 1, 2, 3 black and 1 for Beseech the Mirror. I will bargain it by sacrificing the Spirit Token. I
It
can
was a
get-
Spellify card recently, and I forgot what its name was. I remembered what it did, but I forgot what its name was.
I think I need to scry first, but I'm gonna shuffle the deck anyways.
Sure.
4 mana or less, and I could play it without paying its mana of cost. I'll get Grave Pact.
Oh,
Yikes.
Yeah.
oh no!
Yeah.
I don't want to sacrifice my creatures.
I know. So I get to cast that for free. I will do that. Then I will look at my hand. I will go to my instep. Braids will activate. I will sacrifice Tessa.
I'm
So-
gonna sacrifice the E-Witness.
So you guys have the option to sacrifice 1, and then you're forced to sacrifice 1.
Yeah, I will sacrifice Grishnok, and I will not sacrifice the one for the one that's optional for Braids. So you can draw a card, and I'll lose 2 life.
I will just
Also-
sacrifice both of my creatures.
I'll sack mine to Braids.
Okay, cool. All right, and then after that, I pass the turn.
Okay.
Did I
Tap,
scry?
draw.
Did I scry? this sack.
Josh, I think you'll have to hold on. It depends on what order, I guess, John wants the end of turn. I don't think you can just choose braids. I think you'll have to.
I think the Grave Pact would go.
They both are at the
last.
beginning of the end step, right?
Well,
So,
no, because Grave
Braid-
Pact is when you sacrifice a creature.
Yeah, so
Got
I'd
it,
sacrifice.
So Braid,
and
the
Yeah,
Braid
so it'll-
includes John
Yeah, it'll-
sacrifices. All of us choose whether or not we want to sacrifice. So
The mandatory one goes first.
yes.
the Grave Pact wouldn't go on the stack until after we've resolved the
After
Braid
we
trigger.
Oh, okay,
So you
got it.
could choose if you wanted to sacrifice to Braids or Grave Pact.
Oh wow.
Is that
Oh
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Well, I'll know that for next time. That's great.
Cool.
I think I need to help the table a little bit, maybe.
Yes, the
That-
benevolent
I like
Maelstrom Wanderer. I
Right.
classically
If it gets-
benevolent
if it
Maelstrom
gets
Wanderer.
Grave
inboxes.
Pact, I'm into it.
One floating, I'm going to cast a Thrashing Brontodon,
Yeah.
and with the one floating, we're going to kill the Grave Pact.
Yeah, that's
That-
teamwork right there. We love it.
Had to go. And
Sad.
we're going to miss another land drop in past turn.
Big sad.
Untap, draw 2, lose 1. Okay. Yeah. This is my first time casting this spell.
Okay.
and
Cool.
I'm into it. So I'm going to cast Izoni, Center of the Web. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Izoni, Center of the Web, is a 5/4 with Menace. When she enters the battlefield or attacks, I can collect evidence 4. If I do, I get 2/1 black and green spider creature tokens with Menace and Reach. I can also sacrifice 4 tokens to surveil 2, then draw 2 cards, then gain 2 life.
That's a lot of things.
So when she enters, I will collect evidence 4 with 2 2-drops, thus giving me 2/1 spiders with Menace and Reach. Pretend it's also green.
Okay.
And there are 2 of them. That's 2, and that is all I'm doing this turn. I will pass.
And Izoni, does she have? She does not have Death Touch.
Nope, Menace.
We love these things. Okay, great. End of your turn, Brad. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Lorien Brute at instant speed because of the Vulcan Orrery.
What?
So this is just the artist formerly known as Trailblazers Boots.
Look at that value. Oh shoot, I have non-basic lands.
You know, I find that everybody does right now.
I
Actually,
do not.
this-
I do not.
John, wait, neither. John, do you have a non-basic land?
I
You do.
have a non-basic. I have a hideaway land.
All right, so Josh is the only one that doesn't get got by the Trailblazers Boots.
But I don't have creatures.
That's unfortunate.
I will play a land for turn. The land is Mirren the Moaning Well. It's a land that lets me sacrifice creatures, but I have to pay 3 to do it. And you know, I can live life at instant speed, so I'm going to choose to do that. I am going to go to combat though,
Yeah.
and I think I really like the idea of Brad making some decisions about his board.
I've already made that decision.
Your spiders are 1/2s with reach.
2 1s.
2 1s. You'd probably stack block that, and I would feel bad. What if I did this? What if I paid 2 and equipped the Lorien Bridge, and then Brad, I would like to attack you for 4.
So not only do I control non-basic lands, I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
have a basic,
basic
land.
lands, yeah.
So I will take 4.
That's really why I did that. Yeah. Also, I think that not a whole lot of other people are going to be able to get in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
But now you can't block my creatures.
Mhm.
You couldn't block them anyway, but that's okay.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna tap 2 black. No, I'm gonna pay 5 for Acolyte's Deepest Betrayal. Flying Lifelinker. I will change how I tap slightly. Tap the heights. I'm gonna tap 2 black for a Timuret Chosen from Death. So it's 2/6 currently. And then I will just pass the turn. I will not activate Braids.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's roll. That's not good. Okay, let's get creative. I think we have to do it like this. Green and one floating. Cast a Time of Need. I search my library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it in my hand, then shuffle. And it is going to be kind of the backup commander. It's going to be at the very top again. There it is. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty.
There you go.
So Emoti has Cascade, and whenever I cast a spell with mana value 6 or greater, Spell has Cascade.
Hey, John, next to Aclazotz, is that Timurat?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sorry, it's
That
a
is
it's
resolved.
glary.
That's in
Alright.
hand. And then we have exactly enough to cast Emoting. So we have Cascade Trigger for 4 or less. We're going to see a lot of
I saw
Josh's
the sweet
deck.
gum recluse.
You did. And the
Spiders.
Mezahall.
We love the spiders.
We're going to see a lot of Josh's. Oh.
Hmm.
Do I want to cast that? How many cards does everybody have in hand?
I have 2.
I have 3.
I have 4. Look at us being sequential.
2, 3, 4. That doesn't do anything for me. I guess I could exile them and play a land. No, I'm going to choose not to cast it. I'm just going to go on the bottom.
Nice.
Cool. So Modi is here. Then I'll play a land drop per turn, which is this Is It Boiler Works.
Nice.
Bounce
It's
forward.
kind of like 2 land drops.
Right.
Kinda. And then I will pass the turn.
Well, untap. Draw 2 is 1. So 3, 5. I'm going to cast Ishkana Graph Widow. 3/5 with reach. When it enters, if I have Delirium, which I do, I get 3 1/2 spiders with reach. I can also pay 7 mana and have target opponent lose 1 life for each spider I control.
Okay.
So we have spiders.
Ishkana is not the commander of this deck because Brad has a love affair with Trapdoor Spider and Dragon Lair Spider, and that is it.
They are red. So here we
I
are.
mean,
All right. I would let you go to combat.
Before combat, I have the decks.
Okay.
I would like to pay 5 because it costs 1 less with the Ripping Guardian. I would like to cast the Furbolg Flutist. When it enters the battlefield, I gain control of target creature I don't control until the end of the turn. I untap it, it gains haste and myriad. Those 2 things don't matter. I would like to gain control of Izoni.
Sure.
I just don't want to take 5 beats to the face.
What are you going to take for it?
I can block those, yeah.
They have miss.
Uh,
So you have Izoni.
I do. I have Izoni and I have my thing.
Then I will not do anything and pass.
I love that. Okay, you can have Izoni back at the end of the turn.
Okay.
I will untap. Vidalcan Orrery and Threaten Effect decks is fun. Sorry, I will.
Better than you stealing Izoni and sacrifice.
This is true. I don't
True,
have
yeah.
Cards in hand for friends. So
5.
5.
Oh, I didn't play a land. Can I do that real quick?
Yeah, I do. 4. Okay, so just a bunch of 4s.
Sorry. No, I still have 5 because I played a bounce land.
Oh.
Bounce.
Okay.
Bounce Land Twins.
Yeah.
I will go to combat. And gosh, John, you have 3 legendary creatures over there that I can't get rid of.
I do have 3 legendary creatures, but they're not doing much.
I would like to attack you with this here 4/4 that cannot be blocked if you have non-basic lands.
Yeah, I can't, because I have non-basic land.
I'm going to move to my end step. And then before end of turn, so while we're in my end step, I would like to cast Splinter Twin and enchant Firbolg Flutist with it.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to tap Firbolg Flutist to gain control of the... to tap Firbolg Flutist to make a copy of Firbolg Flutist that'll enter the battlefield. And gain control of... Hold on, this is not going to work the way that I want it to. So yeah, I guess I can't do it right now. So I'm just going to enchant him, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw. I will play Caves of my land for turn. I'm going to tap 5. Get out, Tessa. I'm going to go to combat.
Before combat happens, I have an effect.
Sure.
I would like to gain control, or I would like to tap,
Mhm.
and when it does, I can gain control of the creature until the end of the turn. I would like to gain control of Aclazotz, please.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay.
Discard cards, and I don't think my friends do either.
What's that?
I said I don't want to discard cards, and I don't think my friends do either.
Okay. I will go through combat then. I will cast.
All right, end of the turn, you get Aclazotz back, and the Firbolg Flutist goes away because Splinter.
Tap, upkeep, and draw.
Unfortunate.
Alright, let's see. What do we do here? Let's play a Temple of the False God.
Nice.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cast Maelstrom Wanderer. And we have 3 Cascade triggers because of Emoti. So first one, and they're all for 7 or less. God.
If somebody had flying, I would have grabbed her so that I could block the bloodlines out. But you know,
So Apex Devastator is not going to work. It is going to be a wild magic sorcerer for the first one. That says the first spell I cast from exile each turn has Cascade. I've already cast one. The next one is going to be a Sky Shroud claim. We're going to go get 2 forest cards and put them on the battlefield. Steam Vents and a Cinder Blade. Shocking in the Steam Vents. Most of my hits for 4 or less are ramp.
Sure.
reasonable.
And cut. And then last Cascade. Come on, something good.
Last Cade.
Ancient Copper Dragon.
Oh no, the other ones were like relatively painless, but that one hurts.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
That one is big ouchies. Okay, yeah.
And Maelstrom enters the battlefield.
Okay.
So then I've got 4 mana to work with.
Damn. Okay.
But we'll move to combat.
I think for combat, I want to try something. It's not going to be great, but we're going to try it. 2 for a Jessica's Will. I'm going to I don't have my commander, so I'm just going to do the second mode, which is exile the top 3 cards in my library. I can play them this turn. I'm going to see if I get something that can answer a dragon that I can play for 2 or 3 mana. And I can't because I just got a bunch of stuff that is colorless and not reducible by the Ruby Medallion. So, you may proceed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just send the Dragon and Maelstrom at Steph.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable. I eat all of that. That dragon is 6 and Maelstrom is 7, so I'm taking 13 and 7 of that's commander damage.
Correct. And then I'll roll
Oh,
d20 and then make some treasures.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And 2. I make 2 treasures.
Nice.
You
That could have been
know-
way worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
could've-
Yep.
Oh man.
Treasure token to go. I don't know. I'll grab it here in a second. But that will end my turn. I will pass.
I'm gonna basic land cycle my Ash here. Alright. Then we'll untap. Draw 2, lose 1. Play this mountain.
Oh, how's it going, man?
Mega, what's up?
Josh, how big are your creatures?
I have a 4/3 and a 3/1.
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. Josh, I'm gonna attack you with Izoni's, a 5/4 with Menace. When she attacks, I'm going to collect evidence for a Mirkwood Spider and my Valakut Awakening to make 2 more 2/1s. But yeah, then we've got a 5/4 with Menace.
All right, I am taking 5.
Okay, then in my second main phase, 6 mana, I'm going to cast Thantis. So Thantis is a 5/5 with Vigilance and Reach. All creatures attack each combat if able, and when a creature attacks me or a Planeswalker I control, Thantis gets a +1/+1 counter. I will also cast this Ruins Recluse, which is a 1/1 with Reach and Death Touch, and I can pay 4 mana to put a 1/1 counter on it. And I will be done after that.
Yeah.
Play for help, and so we'll see what happens here. All right, I will just play it. It's a Rogue's Passage.
Nice.
I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to cast Grishnok. When Grishnok enters, I amass 2. And the power and toughness of that Copper Dragon is a very convenient 6. So
Yeah,
I would like
sure.
to gain control of that ancient Copper Dragon.
Mhm.
But I think, actually, I don't know that. No, I think I want to hit John with this because John has the Aquazats, and I can't discard cards to that thing. So that's a lot of advantage there. But I guess you don't. So it's not as much. So for each opponent who can't, you get to draw cards. So
Yeah, I get to draw 1 card.
maybe I don't care so much about that. Because I think that everybody else can discard. That's still a lot of value, but I think it's probably better to hit Josh this turn. So, Josh, I would like to turn your very own dragon sideways at you.
Yes. I am taking 6.
Do I need to do something before I attack? So this is the dragon. I will present that here. Because I don't want to attack with the flutist. Your creatures also have to attack with Thantis, right, Brad?
Correct.
So if I were to say gain control of Thantis this turn.
Yeah, that would not stop you from needing to attack. but it would give you a 5/5 with vigilance that you could attack with.
True.
I think I actually want to attack with Aquazats, so I'm gonna grab Aquazats too.
Sure.
And I have another.
Lifelinker.
Yeah, that's mostly why.
Mhm.
Okay, so I have a flutist, which is a 4/4. I have a 6/6, and I have an Aquazats, and I have a dragon. All right, yeah. So Josh, I have the dragon's gonna come at you.
Okay.
I think I am gonna swing the Aquazats at you, John.
Sure.
And the flutist is gonna go at Josh. This is a 4/4. And then Brad, the 6/6 that has to attack that has evasion because of your non-basic land is going to attack you.
And it gets a 1/1 counter.
So I'm gonna, in response to the attacks, I'm gonna Thrav and Charm the flutist with the enchantment on it, the real one. So it's gonna deal 6 damage to it to kill it.
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah.
The real one is dead with Splinter Twin as well.
But
I do have Aquazat's attack triggers though, so everybody needs to discard a card for each opponent who can't. I draw a card. I need to know what's being discarded.
Discarded a creature.
Discard a land.
Okay, I will make 2 bats. These are my bats here.
I'll take 4.
And I will gain 4 from Aquazats.
And I take 10.
Okay.
You roll a d20.
So yeah, I will roll a d20 here. So we'll see what I get. I have 15. I will zoom in, so you can tell I am not cheating. But yeah, that there's a 15.
Dang. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I will make 15 treasures. That was a good roll.
Good roll. Dang.
I know. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Cool.
I mean, I have no cards in hand, so it could be worse. Treasure times 15. We love. Okay.
Just think of how many times you'll be able to cast Grishnak.
And then, okay, so then at the end of the, so I will move to the end of the turn. The dragon goes back to Josh. Aquazats goes back to John. The flutist goes away into the ether. Yeah, I have 2 bats here that I will represent better than just blank cards, and I will pass the turn.
I'll draw.
Yeah. Steph, while you draw those, big shout out, Infinite Token's birthday.
Grix's command. So I'm gonna choose destroy. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. That's 1. And I'm gonna return up to 2 creatures from my graveyard to my hand. I just have the 1. So you guys sack the creature with the highest power.
Yep, it's Maelstrom.
I will sack Mantis.
All right, so
I'm gonna sack my orc army.
So we don't have to attack anymore. I'm gonna tap 3 for Aaron, Benalia's Ruin. Could pay Orzhov, tap to sack another creature. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm going to send Aquazats. I guess I'll just send Aquazats at Steph. 4 in the air at you.
What I did. Okay, so 4 in the air, huh? I will block. So when it attacks, we have triggers, right?
Yep.
So I cannot discard a card. So you can draw.
Josh, you got discard.
I have to discard. I don't want to discard any of these. They're all pretty good.
Discard
Let's
a non-land.
get rid. Actually, I'm gonna respond to the trigger.
Sure.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tap for crack a treasure for another green and cast a shared summons. So I just search for 2 creature cards with different names, reveal them, put them in my hand.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get some random creature to be able to discard. I'm gonna grab a Shardless Agent. I think a Selvala Heart of the Wilds.
So
Let's go to my hand
So only draw 1. So I did that.
and then discard the Shardless Agent.
I will go to my instep and I will have a Braids trigger. I am going to go ahead and sacrifice Aaron. So,
John, I'm gonna take that combat damage. I didn't declare
Oh,
blockers, so I will.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, you're good. Good.
Okay.
But
Not Aaron.
Yeah, so everyone can sack a creature or lose 2 and let me draw.
I'm
yeah.
gonna
I'll
lose
sacrifice my
2.
commander.
I'm sacrificing a spider token.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 2 and let you draw 6, 7, 8, 10. We'll cast Maelstrom again. So we have 3 Cascades as well.
3 years. So the wild magic. So yeah,
Yeah,
wild magic
3
sorcerer. Well, no, that's only first spell you cast from exile.
Yeah,
From
so after
exile,
the first cascade resolves, then the wild
Then
magic
that'll go, yeah.
sorcerer's trigger will go on the stack as
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. No, that doesn't do anything. So sad. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Do your thing.
So first Cascade is gonna be Up the Beanstalk.
Beans.
Nice. Love that card. Great
So
card.
this will go on the stack and create a Cascade trigger from the Wild Magic Sorcerer. So I Cascade for 1 or less. Lotus Bloom.
Cool.
So that. ETBs. This ETBs. I'll draw a card. Oh, that's cool. So that was my first Cascade. Second Cascade is. We're not going to cast Cyclonic Rift, so that's going to go to the bottom. That's the only instance that I hit off of casting. And then the third is a Combustible Gearhawk.
Oh.
So I cast that, so I will draw a card from Up the Beanstalk. And then who do we want to choose?
I only have 2 cards in hand. So
John, do you want to make me mill 3 or let me draw 3? And you take damage equal to the mana cost.
Oh, I read that wrong.
Take the damage. Take the
yeah.
damage.
Oof. Yeah, I'll let you mill 3. I'll take that damage.
All right. We're gonna
Land.
mill
Land.
Sunbird's Invocation for 6,
Fudge.
a Command Tower,
Yes.
and a Game
All right,
Trail.
I will take the 6.
All right.
I was scared after that first one.
Well, there is an Apex Devastator in here too. So there's always the chance for a
Oh,
10 shot.
nice.
Okay, so then we have 3, 4, 6 mana left. Okay, let's
I can't believe no one discarded a land so I could create a path. Oh, my stuff.
sacrifice this for 3 green and cast Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. Then Cinderglade to tap Selvala because Maelstrom gives everything haste. To add 7 mana in any combination of colors. And I think we'll cast Itali, Prime the Storm.
Jeez. Okay.
And 1 floating left over. I guess we just play our land for turn because we drew that. And I draw from the Itali cast. And
We're in danger.
would like to move to the combat step.
I bet you would.
Fantas is gone. Brad, how many reach creatures do you have?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sheesh.
One of them has
That
death
is-
touch.
That is a ton. Okay.
Welcome to Spiderland.
Right?
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna split some of this up, I think. I'm going to declare the Gearhawk at Brad, which is a 6/6 with first strike. The Itali at Steph, and the Dragon at John.
Sure. Okay.
So then we have Itali triggers.
Sure.
We are it's a 3/3, and then
Yeah,
it makes a
One,
2/1 and a 1/2.
Yeah.
And then off of mine, I get Into the Time Vortex, which is a Doctor Who card. It's just a 5 mana sorcery with Cascade and Rebound. So I will Cascade for 4 or less, which is a Garrick's Uprising.
Oh, nice.
I'll ETB, and I will draw.
And exile this. I feel like you're probably not going to cast this.
No, I'm not going to cast that. And then this is going to be on Rebound for next turn. So then we just have the attacks left.
Sure.
Everything now has Trample.
I'm not blocking.
I'm gonna double block actually. with Weatherlight completed and the spirit I have. So trade with kill the dragon.
Okay.
Die.
Dragon's gonna die. And then Steph, you had it's Holly coming at you.
Yeah, it doesn't trample or anything though, yeah?
Yes, it does. Because of Eric's Uprising.
Okay, Brad, which of your creatures has Death Touch?
Ruins Recluse.
Okay, I would like to pay... Ruins Recluse's power is what?
1.
Love that. 3, and then I will pay 5 from my stash of treasures.
Sheesh.
To cast Grishnok, we're amassing an orc army with power 2, thus gaining control of a creature power 2 or less. I would like to gain control of that Ruins Recluse, please. And then I would like to block a Tali with it. No?
No?
It dies with... It
says
dies
Death
with...
Touch.
It has Death Touch. Spider has Death Touch. That's why I'm grabbing it.
Oh, I meant like put your commander behind it so it'll kill your commander too, so you can cast it again.
I think I like having my commander here as a... well, no. No, you know what? You're a smart person. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll throw Grishnok under the bus too.
I will. Do I want trample damage? I really don't. I think I'm just going to declare all the damage at this spider.
Nice. I like it.
Same.
So Grishnok hangs out and doesn't get dealt any damage. We love that. And Atali is super... Wow, that was a very brave spider.
I know.
One very brave spider.
And that is...
John, that was a really good idea.
I try.
Because like, both ways I win with that, right? Like if he doesn't want to deal damage to Grishnok, then I don't take any trample damage.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's not a... Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to sack my treasure and 2 more. We're just going to tap out and do the thing for a Kadama's Reach.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll get whatever first 2 things I come to. That'll go to the battlefield. And whatever I come to next is going to go to hand. And then I'll pass.
I will untap, draw 2, lose 1. Play this lane. Alright. Steph mentioned this earlier.
Trapdoor spider?
I'm going to cast a giant trapdoor spider. It exiles 2 creatures. So it has an extra 2/3. It doesn't have reach. What's up with that? I don't know. But I can pay 3 mana and tap it to exile target creature that's without flying, that's attacking me, and giant trapdoor spider.
Okay. That's cool. So
Yum.
so anything, anything that your other death touchers or reachers can't block, you got it. It's smart.
He just snags it.
It's just
Brilliant,
really.
Okay. Then I am going to go to combat. Josh. I have 4 2/1s and a 5/4, all with menace. When Izoni attacks, I will collect evidence for and make 2 more 2/1 spiders.
Azoni's how big?
5/4.
5/4. Yeah, I think I stack block Izoni with the larva and maelstrom.
Okay. I would like to, in a move demonstrated last turn, I would like to have Izoni deal her damage to the larva.
Okay. Die, and then I'll make the 2 little tokens.
And then I have 8 damage in other spiders coming in.
So you'll take 5 total, unless you block. I'm sorry.
So 8 on top of Izoni?
Yeah, there were 4 2/1s.
4 2/1s. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the 8.
Well, you'll gain 3 back because of the larva has.
And then I'll gain 3. Yeah. And Izoni dies because.
Yep.
So that goes back to my graveyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. Also, Omega, yeah, I think that the flavor is spot on because it specifically can't get things with flying, which is great.
It would still be better for that reach.
Right, but
Yeah.
the flavor is on point for exactly the reason Omega said. All right, I will draw. Okay, I will play Sanctum of Eternity.
Oh, nice.
I would like to pay 2 and tap it because I can only activate this ability during my turn. To return target commander I control from the battlefield to my hand.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, I wish it was as good as it looks, but it's not. That's okay. Let's see. I mean, I don't have to attack right now because Thantis isn't here. So I think I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna. No. I'm gonna pay 2. And I'm going to do that. We're not gonna do that. That's silly. I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna play Plains as the turn. I'm gonna top 2 for Illusionist Bracers. Just gonna tap 3. I'm gonna attempt to give it to Tessa. It's not gonna do anything yet. Maybe one day down the road. And I'd like to move to combat.
Welcome to combat.
All right. Gonna swing Aquazats at Josh. 4/4 in the air. The attack trigger
4/4
on the stack.
Mhm.
Okay, so everyone
Yeah.
will discard.
I think I'm going to respond to that attack trigger because I have to if I want Girl Knock to stick around. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2
I figured.
to cast Girl Knock, thus amassing 2 and gaining control of something until the end of the turn. Yeah, I don't know. I will gain control of the Wild Magic Sorcerer.
All right, so you can't discard, so I will draw off you, Steph.
Yeah.
Then
I'm discarding a creature.
okay.
3 visits.
Okay. So, I'll gain 4 life.
I'll take 4.
Unfortunate. It's kind of hoping for more triggers. We will just tap 2. Why not? I'm gonna cast Gravedigg. I am going to return Wormcoil larva to my hand. And I'll pass. No sacrifice of braids.
Okay. And then I get the sorcerer back
You
on.
get Sorcerer back.
and-
Yeah. I do have effects at your upkeep though.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
Okay, I would like to pay 3 and sacrifice a creature, and I gain life equal to. Oh no, never mind. I don't have enough mana to do what I want if I do that. So never mind. We are gonna just sit pretty. You do your thing.
Okay.
Even with the 10
on-
treasures, huh?
Even with the 10 treasures, it costs
Big.
12 to cast from the zone.
Oh.
On my upkeep, I will cast into the time vortex. So that is my first spell from Cascade. So we'll Cascade from the sorcerer and then Cascade from this spell. For 5.
Okay.
It's a cultivate.
Nice. Ramp.
There's a thing. And then there's a thing. Shuffle or ramp. And then the spell Cascade will be. Oh, okay. Okay. It's got to be 4. It's going to be an arcane signet. More ramp.
Nice. Nice. It's crazy value.
There. And then now we go to my draw step. Let's play a forest. Sure. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and cast a Terror of the Peaks.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Nice.
Trigger up
That
the
is not
beanstalk
nice.
to draw a card. I would like to cast 2, 3. Let's do this right, Josh. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how I want to cast. For an Aurora Phoenix. So when I cast it, I'll draw a card. Now we
Yeah.
have Cascade trigger and then a second Cascade trigger from Emoti. The first one is going to be a Decanter of Endless Water.
Nice.
And then the second one is going to be not that. That's going to be a Noise Marine. Noise Marine also has Cascade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to Cascade for 4 or less now, which is a Monstrous Vortex.
Nice. Gives everything Discover if it's got, what, 5 toughness?
Spell with power 5 or greater.
Jeez.
So,
Cool.
Noise Marine ETBs. It says, when it enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to the number of spells I've cast this turn to any target.
Alright.
Which is Into the Time Vortex, Cultivate, Terror of the Peaks, Aurora Phoenix, Noise Marine, Decanter of Endless Water, Arcane Signet.
7.
7. So 7 damage.
Sheesh.
We'll do 7 damage to John.
Oh, my face. Okay, going
To the
down
face.
Going down to
To face.
25.
Also, Terror of the Peaks will trigger when Noise Marine enters
Yeah.
and deal 3 damage to the Trapdoor Spider.
Dang. Didn't even...
I will respond to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 7 mana, and Josh, I would like to target you with Ishkana's ability, which is lose 1 life for each spider I control. I have 10 spiders.
Oh, I didn't realize you had him dead on board.
Dang. I did not realize
Holy
that
crap,
either.
I totally didn't realize that.
Dang. That's a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of
Do you want to
damage.
respond to that?
Do anything in response.
I didn't realize. Wow. Oh, man. A clutch.
Well, unfortunately, this deck, the only piece of removal this deck runs at instant speed is that Cyclonic Rift. So yeah, I am dead.
Oh, not for lack of trying though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was,
Oh no, it was.
that was
I
crazy.
was gonna have an overwhelming stand.
Oh, yeah.
Brad.
Yeah,
So it was.
It would have been over.
Yeah, because I would have had another 5 damage from the Aurora Phoenix ETB, and then I also have Keeper of Secrets and then Overwhelming Stampede.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that
It's
was
just value on top of value is what this deck does.
that was wild.
Yeah, once it starts
Okay.
cascading, it does it a lot.
I hate to be like indebted to this spider deck that's gonna just nuclear blast us with spider damage, but
Right.
I feel like I am indebted.
All
All
right.
right, you do your thing, buddy.
Yeah. We'll untap. Draw 2, lose 1.
Oh, the amount of blockers you have over there is insane.
What is the plan now?
I don't know.
Play this land.
It'd be terrifying.
I saw about half my deck.
So you have 4 creatures?
I presently have 4 creatures. Yes,
4 and a bunch of 1/1s?
4/4 and a bunch of 1/1s.
Of course, I feel like
I would love it if you killed Krishnak. It would mean I wouldn't have to do very much work.
you have cards in hand stuff.
0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think this might be the time to try. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cast Triumph of the Hordes.
Oh no!
Oh no.
+1/+1 trample and infect until the end of the turn.
John, I feel like it's just going to be really poetic for us to lose to spiders in this situation. right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's
Yeah,
some.
infect, trample. I don't think I can do enough because they don't have menace anymore, right?
lot of the
These
tokens have menace.
6 have menace.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dang. So that's 18 damage and poison.
Yeah, so I would-
counters.
Would like to go to combat.
Sure you would.
Um,
Sure you would.
Def.
Mhm.
I send. So you can block 2 of my creatures. So if I send.
If one of them has death touch, though, I don't know if you. If
None
they-
of them have that.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Yeah.
So if I send 5 with menace plus this guy.
Yeah.
Of course, I have not even taken into account trample, but that's fine. It might not be fine. I haven't fully done the math yet. And then, what are the toughnesses of your creatures, John?
So this is a 2/7, a 3/3, a 2/3. Yeah, this is tapped. So 2/7, 3/3.
So these are really, I guess these are probably these 3 are probably the blocks you make. So actually, I think I need to send most of my menacers to John. So maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I have 1/1s here, so your trample is going to be way more effective coming at me then.
I send 4 menacers to John.
Sure.
He can block one of them.
Exactly. So.
And that's well,
9.
yeah.
Which is not enough.
Okay.
So I need to send 5.
You don't need to send 5 with. No, you do need to send 5 with.
Yeah, because if I send one without menace,
Right,
it's just
yeah.
going to get blocked.
It's true. It's true.
And then Steph,
I get the rest.
you have
4 creatures.
and so this is my biggest. If you could block all of this, and then the rest is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So hold on. So your biggest is trapdoor spider, right?
No, Ishkana is my biggest.
Ishkana.
Which is at 4. Yeah. So, but Ishkana doesn't have menace. So we're gonna throw this under the bus here. Is there something else that doesn't have menace?
This is now 3. This is 3 power without menace. Nothing. Yeah.
So I will block 1 of that damage
That would be 1,
with
2.
with this, and then I will block your next biggest thing. Well, I guess I have 2 more that I can block. So, do I die to infect there?
So if you block, these 3 creatures.
I mean, but they have trample, so they're coming through. It's all one.
So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then after blocks, I will Assassin's Trophy your army.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Oh,
That's it. That's good. So I had 15 coming at me. I could only block 2 of it or 3 of it. So that is game.
Nice.
You got it.
Well done.
You got it.
Yeah, that was crazy. I knew you were going to be a problem with the spiders. I just wasn't expecting that. Not expecting trample.
I honestly completely the Ishkana ability just completely left my brain, and it that was a big bad.
I knew it was there, and then once John attacked me, I was like, I'm dead on board unless Brad remembers this, and he probably does.
Yeah, like when I attacked you, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Yeah, if I attack Jock, then I have enough spiders that I can just Ishkana him if something goes bad. And then you were like, oh, I gain life, and I was, well, that's not good for me. And so I was really hoping John would attack you because I figured that was like,
yeah, yep. Oh man, that was fun.
All
What a
right,
good game.
great game. All right, well, let's go around the table and pitch anything you guys got going on. We'll start with Steph.
All right. Yeah, I will do the thing. I will. Let me see here. I have our links somewhere copied. There we go. Great. All right. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Steph. I go by Steel City Steph most places on the internet. That over there is Brad. He goes by Steel City Brad most places on the internet. We don't really do content on our own, but we do a lot of this where we play Magic on the internet with our friends. And so you can catch us on Twitch on various different streamers' channels, probably 3 or 4 times a week sometimes if we're feeling like making ourselves extra crazy. So yeah, that happens a lot. So that's where you can usually find us. We also tend to go to a lot of in real life Magic events, and so, but our next one isn't until September. So if any of y'all are going to be at Commander Sealed, we will be there. And I think our next one after that will be Vegas. So if any of y'all are going to be at those events, feel free to give us a shout out, and we'll see if we can get a game. Yeah, I don't know, did I miss anything? Oh yeah, we have a shared Moxfield account. It's on our link trees. If you are interested in either of the decks we played tonight, you can feel free to look it up there.
Awesome. Brad, do you have anything you'd like to add?
no, I don't think so. I think That was pretty comprehensive from
There
what we
we
did.
go. All right.
Here we go.
I did-
All right. Finish this off, Josh.
All right, I'm Josh, you're Rebel. You can find me Rebel6812 on Twitter, Rebel Gaming 68 on Sundays. Me and my partner stream Commander with some of our friends. Sometimes we do weird, funky stuff with Commander games. Sometimes we do like a boxing league and then upgrade decks as we go. We actually do have an upcoming event that Alexis and I are putting together. It's just a full Commander day at our LGS, which is like 10 minutes from our house, on August 18th. We have a bunch of lovely friends that are going to come. Actually, Alex Arnett is going to be coming. He only lives like an hour and a half away from us. Avery Finch is going to come. So we're going to have a lot of cool people coming by. So if anybody out there wants to make it, it's going to be in Frankfort, Kentucky on August 18th. We're just going to have a bunch of fun stuff. And then Alexis is yelling at me from the other room.
Awesome.
What did I say? Oh, 17th. It's the Saturday.
Okay.
Did I say? Yeah, she's in there yelling at me. It's that.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Yeah.
As always, I'm John from Chaotic Commander. You can find me on YouTube, here over on Twitch, and on Twitter. But that is going to be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank my guests for playing a game with me. This was a lot of fun. A lot of crazy decks. It was pretty cool. Brad, I think you kind of have a pretty good win rate on my channel, actually. I feel like you do win every game I play against you.
Don't say things like that. That's going to make people target me.